Welcome. There are some words that can change your life. Listen, the first one is this one. The cheap man and cheap woman only focus on the beauty of physical appearance instead of mind ability. That is the first one. I can repeat it. Cheap man and cheap woman only focus on the beauty of the physical appearance instead of focusing on the mind ability. That is the first one. Word that can change life. The second one is this one. To be stressed is too bad, so that it's like to pay the credit that you haven't asked. For instance, someone can get loans and you don't know that one, and then you have to pay it. That is the comparison of when you stress it's like to pay the credit that you haven't used. Of course, that is why we don't have to be stressed. The sad word that can change life is this one. Never fight with a pig, because you can altogether be that. But for pig is always like that. So to fight with a pig, it's like to fight with someone who will lose nothing in that fighting. That's why you don't have to fight with a pig. And if there is a choice to fight, don't fight with someone who is a fool. I mean, you have to fight with a fool instead of hungry, because the hungry ones will fight as someone who is suiciding because he is hungry. Never fight with a pig, because you can altogether be that. And if pig, for the side of pig is always like that. So it's like to fight with someone who will lose nothing in that fighting. So never do that. And even don't fight with a hungry one. You have to fight with the full instead of hungry one, because the hungry one will fight as suiciding himself. In other words, if you give cooked rice to man, you made a day for him. But if you training him how to plant rice, planting it, you made his life from now until the end. Can you repeat? If you give cooked rice to a man, you make him a good day. But if you training him how to plant it, you made him his life from now until the time he will be dying. In other words, says, if you don't read newspaper, it means that you don't have information. And if you read the only newspaper, the information you have are not all secure, because newspaper are used by people. But if you read books, you find very secure information. Again, I can repeat. If you read, if you don't read newspaper, you don't have information. And if you read only newspaper, you don't have very secure information because the newspaper are used by people. The only source of very secure information is from books. So you have to read books. Another one says you have to do don't do something for a reason. You have to do it for it is needed to be done. I can repeat. Don't do something for a reason. Do it for it is needed to be done. This also can change your life. Again, fight against those who told you that you are nothing, but focus on those who correcting you and show you the defect, your defect, and show you how to correct those so that you can achieve your goals. Fight against those who told you you are nothing, but focus on those who gives you correction of what you have done and show you a defect so that you can clarify them, then makes you to remember and to know whom you are so that you can achieve your goals. Understand that? Never focus for those who weakening you by saying it, by telling you that you are nothing. But those who correcting you are somehow are good because they helps you to remember and to know whom you are and what you want to achieve. Yes, these are the words. These are some words that can change your life. There is an addition of also these two words. Instead of learning too much, I mean getting more degrees in education, not get rich in short time. But if you create a job, the creative is the shortest way to achieve richness. But high education is the long way to achieve richness. You understand that? Again, as the last one, instead of presenting the beauty of the bottle of milk, present the beauty of the child that it has feet. It's the good one. These are some words that can change your life. Thank you so much.